again and made it back home. I have to do some errands, help the wifey out, and I'm back. All right, so practice as much as you possibly can, as many times possible as you can. Because I told you guys I am not a certified, bona fide, qualified keyboard player. Um, I'm definitely being honest. I'm not. I mean, what's going on with my headset here? It's strapped around my foot here, or what's going on here? All right, there we go. So, I found out that the more I practice, hopefully the best that I'll get comfortable doing this. But like I told y'all, this is not something that I'll prefer to do. My thing is the B3 Hammond. So I come in here, turn on the instruments, and grab something to do. Every day, I'm on every day. I'm almost have. You know, as I use the word almost, I'm going to almost have. Okay, majority of the time, I'm definitely going to always have something to do because there's always something to do. It's always going to be something to do because I have not arrived. All right, kind of get myself a time out for a minute and putting my chords together for the book. So I think I have to send off the next batch I had is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the next 5 batches I'll send out, and then I think I've already created more on the list. Yeah, so the list don't stop, man. I just trust me, y'all. I'll be like, okay, this is enough. Okay, this is enough. Oh man, I hear this idea. Oh man, let me do this. And then before I know it, I done filled up front side, back side of ideas that I've come up with, and then I like to use that word stumble up on, because once you start one chord movement, you end up playing something that you ain't never did before. And so I can honestly say that nobody showed me that. I didn't go to that website called showmethat.com. No, ain't nobody show me nothing. And so I can truly say that I am saved. Yeah. So yeah, I can pat myself on the shoulder, or as they say, somebody pop that collar, and I can honestly say that, hey, ain't nobody showing me these ideas. All right. I'm actually stumbling on them based upon the fact that I said, if I sit here and say we're gonna do major move, okay, and I say I want to maybe try another chord. Let me try A. Nobody showed me that. Let's see, you can try A here. That's an interesting chord. That's crazy. That is really crazy. Let me take that top note off for a second. It sounds funny. Well, now what if I switch the position to put A at the top and then put C at the bottom, maybe? Ah, that's a bummer. Kind of a bummer there. Yeah, that was a bummer. It sounded fairly decent when it was in the left hand. sounded reasonably okay. It will be acceptable. Um, it was reasonable, right? So no one showed me this stuff, so that's why I can say I can pop my own collar, because it's not like I have the best of the best musicians out there. What's up, Drake? Hey, check this out, man. This is me, Mike Burrell, Jason White, or Trina Trine, or whoever, KC, some of the best musicians out there that um, I love them all. That I would love to have them show me some stuff, right? But this ain't the case. So basically, I'm just in here discovering stuff by accident. All right, so I try the A. Let's try A flat. Okay, that's acceptable. A flat. Okay, that might work for a situation. A flat major 7. A flat major 7. A flat major 7. Let me see. We can say sharp 5. Sharp to 5. That's interesting. Double up 7. Double up 7. Interesting. How about first inversion of the C major chord? How about second inversion? And that means I can play it underneath now. That's interesting. Let's go on over here to B flat and see what I can get with. Woo! Now that's pretty. Now that's pretty right there. All right. Yeah, B flat 6-9 sharp 11. Now you guys know I did this early on in this video, coming from another angle, from something I picked up from another musician. Here it goes, right? Okay, let me take off that one note, or let me see which one is it. There it is. There it is. B flat 6-9 without the 11. All right, it's without the 11. That's interesting, y'all. Yeah, that's crazy. Now, that wasn't the chord I was trying to aim for per se, but that was the chord I saw and ended up playing it because another musician was playing this voicing, turning this into a B flat major 9-13. And so what happens, I rolls up. Now I can go to let me see what happened. Now this makes me play a G minor 11, G minor 9-11. What? Yeah, G minor 9-11. Or I can go ahead and play the B flat 6-9 move. And that's crazy because of me playing that bottom. You know what I'm saying? Now that's me, but all together, B flat 6-9 move, man. So it's all about whatever the note I hit, Same thing, 6-9, and then it was all about when I went here with the thumb, B flat, major 9-13. Okay, so that's the kind of stuff I'll be like, whoa, and that's me picking up an idea from another musician, and then I can say, okay, yeah, I picked that idea from another musician doing this move. However, I took a few notes off and discovered that I can play that G minor 9-11 move from this angle too. interesting. And then that makes me play the B flat major 913. And then take that note off and take that note off. Then this is the kind of craziness that would make me go, whoa, that is sick. Write this. I normally like to write this in pen. And then I'll say, man, I need to add this. Listen, I'm running out of space. I don't even have enough. I need to go get me another card for my lunch bag. But yeah, I'm trying to stop, y'all. Right? But excuse me. So I will put this under number 28. I'm running out of space, y'all. This is crazy. All right, so I had said this was a B flat 6/9. That's it. All right, B flat 6/9 sharp. I think I said sharp 11. Okay. And then the other one was a G minor 9/11 move. All right, so I'll write that out. All right, so then I will go ahead and just indicate the chord, what I'm doing in my left hand. And let's see, B flat F. I think I'm doing B flat F and C. That is definitely a long range there. Which is really, this is a B flat sus 2. It just split. Because normally you see it, the B flat sus 2 like this. It's just rearranged where the C is on the bottom. Now that's funny that my right hand can reach this move. Isn't that crazy? My right hand, no problem, right? My left hand, I'm not gonna say it is a problem, but it is definitely a challenge. It's definitely a challenge for sure. Yes, it's for sure a challenge, no doubt. But that right hand was like no big deal. What? Yeah, so is this basically a B flat sus 2? Right, the middle note, which is the 2, which is at the top. So 1, 2, and 5, just in a different spot. And that's all I did with the left hand. So you see, now I'm getting used to it because I've played it so many times already. And now my hands is getting familiar. My thumb is starting to kind of like, even though I got short fingers, but eventually if I keep, stretching that movement out, I figured out a way to get to it without doing that. I figured out how to get to it. Now, I could have just, if I really didn't think of that idea of going behind the note to get to it. See, I went behind the B. Reached behind it. Instead of trying to go over it. I can't, my thumb is too short. And without hitting the B, it's just impossible. So why not find another way? The other thing too is that the fact is, I'm short fingers, so I'm like, I'm gonna go as far as I can to the edge of the note. It doesn't matter where I go here, up here, whatever. Well, it do matter actually, because you see the higher I go, now I really can't get to it. Well, you know what? Let's try this. I'm gonna go higher up. Oh, maybe that might work. Hold on. But I can still feel my finger trying to press down here. Feels whack. When I say whack, it feels a little painful. All right, so you don't want to play painfully. You want to play it as comfortable as you can. So let me slide just a little bit in the middle and see if I can reach. It was barely, I barely got it. Barely. All right, and I tried up high up. without hitting the B. I can still feel my finger, even though B is not coming all the way down. It's kind of like coming right to here, and no sound come out. That might be doable, but the only thing I would fear from that is the pain. I feel a little slight pain because I'm up high. I'm up literally up high here on the F. I'm literally like right at the top of the keyboard here with my pointing finger. And then I'm bringing the pinky, see if I bring it up too high on the pinky. It's not a good feel, because that means I gotta bend this finger here, trying to go up top. So if I bring the pinky slight in the middle of the key and try here, it's painful. I can feel my finger crunching like that, so that's a no-no. All right, so if I can get at the edge of the keys and then come down from away from up top. Now let's see. So it's still uncomfortable, feels funny doing this, but let me see. I probably can pull it off like that actually, but I'm still pressing down on this keyboard, but no sound, which is a good thing, I think. But then it's making me crunch this finger here. Then it's making me force these two fingers to stretch out like that, and that's not a good feel. So if I can shift down and get my pinky like right at the edge, and then somewhere right about in here, that will feel either comfortable, or if I could bring it down and drop. But if you notice, the more I bring it down to drop, it makes it even more impossible to come behind the key and get to it. So that means I gotta be somewhere right in here. Then I can comfortably get to it. So basically, it's kind of like the lower I'm at, it causes the hand to twist back. I don't want it to twist back too far. I want it to kind of like come up. See if I twist up, twist up, twist up, and I can find that right spot. Now that allows me to come behind the B note. It causes me to come behind it. See? And see, the higher I go up, making it impossible. So I gotta be somewhere right at the right spot. So I have to be like right at the right spot, because I can feel when the hand twists back, because that's where the finger is trying to get that right spot. And see, I'm coming behind the keys without even pressing down on it. See? Makes a big, huge difference. All right, then that allows me to play the chord I need to play over here, whether it be the minor 6/9, right? And so that's where I start writing out the chord. This time I'm gonna do it verbatim, because chances are I may forget what I actually was trying to play. I think this was a G, a C, and I think it was that boy. Which one was it? I forgot. Let me see. Here. Any one of these notes, it doesn't matter. Now that made me go to the G minor 9/11. So I mean, I can still get away with this move. See the 6/9. All right. So I have the G, C, D, and what I say D and F. I think that's what I did, F. And it doesn't matter about any one of those notes I will reach for, whether it be the F or G or A per se, unless I get it, grab it like this. And that's an A minor 7 4 chord until I hit this bass line. Now I have what I was aiming for was the B flat major 9 13 chord. And like again, I can say now I can just go for the G minor 9 11 move. And the only reason that is because of these two notes here. Because this note at the top, the G, creating the G minor 9 11 chord. And if I get rid of the G, then now I can still keep the top note and the G to G actually. Actually, I meant to say the A. The A. And now I have my 6/9 chord. All right, so I think I wrote that chord incorrectly. G, C, and G, or both. See, I can use any one of them. So I actually written it as G, D, and F. So there's more than one way that you can play that minor 6. The major 6/9 chord. Like I said, I can do it like this, or like this. So that means, yeah, I'm just gonna do one of them for now. All right, because like I said, it's more than one way to do it. Okay. Right. So G, C, D, F. Okay. Now my hand want to play it correctly, right? But anyway, right, the major 6/9 chord. All right, but the chord it was actually supposed to be played here, and that makes you play the major 9, B flat major 9, and 13, as I said before. All right, so whenever I come up with some chord ideas generated by another musician who did it one way, I find other ways to do it. All right. So my number 28 chord, if you will, I'll drop that in the book. All right. Okay. And then what I'll do is for the other notes that I've played that also could be the 6/9 chord as well, I will drop it under a different number right now because I don't want my technician to get confused if I say, hey, I'm doing this B flat 6/9 chord, and then I do another note with it. My technician might get confused and say, hey, isn't this the same thing you already played? And then I'm going like, yeah, but I just added another note. Oh, I thought it was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me doing this like this, with adding on some more notes and keep adding on other notes, I'm just gonna leave it as this point, and then another time around, maybe like number 40 or something like that, when I get to like 40 chords or whatever, or up to 40 chords, then I'll start doing the next one, and do that one, or this one, and then and then another time, then I'll switch up and say, okay, now let's go ahead and smash on this B flat minor 9 13 chord. And then we can mess with the G minor 9 11 another time on a different number, because I don't want the technician who's doing my chords for me to get it mixed up, or thinking that, hey, you sending me the same chords. Yes, I'm sending you the same chords, but they're different notes that I'm switching and playing around with, giving another musician out there ideas. Okay, my technician is not a musician. My technician is a non-musician, so that means that my technician wouldn't know what I'm talking about. And I mean, at all. Um, the craziest thing is, her family's musically inclined. So I'm scratching my head like, I don't get it. How is it that you not? That's impossible. How is it that you're not musically inclined, but your entire family is? That's just crazy to me. Mom, dad, brothers and sisters and siblings, they're all musically inclined and stuff, but she's not. So that's the weird thing to me, actually. Right. Yeah. All right. So I just added a chord to my book here. Where as I go, I might say, "Oh man, I did something," or I heard in the move that another musician played. Even as simple as that is, I'll write that. I'll write that in the book. So, as simple as that was, on the F7, F7 sus2, F7 either 7, 7 sus4 or 9. Because, see, I might want to change the voicing. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I literally just played the chord a minute ago that I played, which was the B flat, major 9, 13, but in a different route. What? Different route from this one? If you hear the voicing, you can tell that I'm actually playing the same thing. The thing is that now I'm bringing it into the left hand. Into the left hand move. See? And then now we have the major 7. And because this move was a sus2 chord, B flat sus2 chord, in a different spot, which is a substitution chord. Can I say it that way? Yeah, I'll say it that way. Which is a substitution chord to a B flat major move. So instead of playing a B flat major move, we just go to a B flat sus2. Oh. And if I know this move where I can go to B flat sus2 to a F sus4, I want to say, yes, F sus4, I also know that I can play the secret sauce chord. And you remember, if you think about it, I can switch the note around and place the note somewhere else if my reach is okay. Now, I maybe be able to reach that with the right hand or maybe use 2 hands to play the move. That was the equivalent of me talking about down here. Oh, see what I'm saying? So it's just me taking the 2 and putting it in a different spot. So now look at the B flat here, here, and here. So B flat sus2, F sus4, they both share the same secret sauce. The chord is still going to be a B flat sus2, no matter how I switch the hand. No matter how I switch the hand or the notes, it doesn't matter because I can switch the hand. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to be a sus2 chord no matter How I switched the hand. sus2, sus4, and the secret sauce. Now, till of course, obviously, if I go and play the secret sauce chord, or B flat 6/9 in this route, it was still the same chord I just played here. All I did was just took the B flat out because it's on the bottom. So there's no point of, like I would say, doubling up the B flat. At the end of the day, I still play the B flat sus2, and whatever happens magically in the right hand, you know, I can play the G7 sus4. Oh. Now the chord becomes a B flat 6/9 move. Even if I did this. And then see, then when I do this, that's gonna change the whole mood to major 9, B flat major 9 13. And then what happened was it was moved up here later on because I moved the position. All right. So I just moved the position. And let's see, if I hit you with the D minor move, it was just a lighter sound, right? Just a light sound. Hey, what happened? So the sound was just lighter. Now this changed my chord to be a D minor 7 until I go B flat. Then we're back to the major move, minor. Right, minor 7, D minor 7 11. Now back to B flat major 9 13. You know, then of course you can move it up. Or here, D minor and the F major, because I can play the F major underneath. Now B flat major 9. Right, see, then I can add other note. And then that was my 13 right there. See, so you can play the the major 9 13 in so many different routes. Now switch the left hand. All right, that makes you sound like you are a real pro at your A game. Now that's something I would definitely add to the book for sure. All those different routes of chords that you can use. And always remember, beginner musicians out there, there's always more than one way to approach a single chord. You can take a regular C major chord, they call it a D flat chord, call your triad, and you can always move top note to the bottom. And remove the middle note if you desire to do so. Right, so you know what I'm saying? You have a D flat chord. You can always move your D flat to the bottom. And that just makes you play an inversion of the chord that you already played, which was your root. And I just took the top note and dropped it to the bottom. And you have a second inversion. And vice versa, I could take that bottom note, which is F, and put it here, and it makes me play the first inversion of the D flat major chord. And guess what? I can go right back. It's just gonna be dark. Now another route you can do that with this your major chord is you can go ahead and say, well, let's do it from here. We'll take our second inversion move, and then we can take the middle note and put it down here. And so sometimes you hear me do it. I love you, love. What? And I might use that as a slur, because guess what? That's what the pros do. Jason White used that idea in his song, or one of the songs he played at a gig somewhere. And then I said, "Man, what is that? What's that slur he did?" And yeah, and that was the slur. Now, however I get there, that's you know. So this is the move he did. Slow motion, and then he went. Here it goes. There it is. That's where he used it at. What? Yeah. What was the chord he played? I forgot the chord. Let me see. Here it is. It's a minor 9/11 move, you know. Nope. There it is. You know, I gotta get that other chord right. Right, and that's what we use this little twangy twang. As a matter of fact, if my memory serves me to be correct, that will have me funny laughing here because Devin Walker uses that same idea in this move. In this little thing he did. If my memory serves me correct, I could sworn I heard that same chord. Or maybe I didn't. I think he used that chord, the same chord somewhere. I feel like I hear it somewhere in my ear. But yeah, so this is what Mike Burrell, Jason White. So good. Feel like I'm missing a note along the way. I'll figure it out. Right. This type of stuff for sure. I'm writing in the book because I'm like, whoa, that was this. Ooh, that's nasty. That's a nice way of putting it. You know, I can do my minor 9 move. Minor 9/11 from this version. My minor 9/11. Okay, I know how to do that, right? I might come from a different angle, but I didn't never expected this version. What? Or I didn't see that one coming. What? But yes, I can be creative. You know, all kind of ways to play the minor 9/11 move. See, all kind of ways. And I get it, you know, because I'm playing with the sus4s, sus2s, the secret sauce, and transposing, and the major move, right? And then come with this little crazy move here, and that's what Jason White did. So it flat minor 9. I think it's this. D flat 7, flat 9, flat 5. And then I think he just slid off there. And we already know who it. It's C7 sharp 9, sharp 5. Right, you playing the F 7, flat 9, sharp 5, flat. Right. So this is the 7, right? And flat the 7, and then we have the flat 9, which is the 1, 8, 9, flat 9 is up there. And then we have the sharp 5, which is not that hard to figure out. 5, flat, sharp 5, right? So that's the next move. So it's crazy. A little arpeggiation, sort of. And going up to the A flat, like he slid off of the secret sauce chord. All day you'll be hearing these ideas with it, and people are just using them as a passing move, or chord movement, target movement, or just substituting from the major move to the secret sauce chord, I call it. Right? All these chords, major 9, drop down. Major 9, flat 5. That's the little move he did. You just play the G flat, major 6. It's almost like you're playing a minor move for a second, but it's also a major move. I'm sorry, F sharp chord, right? And his second inversion. And then we have the 6. I'm sorry, the 6. The 6, right? That's the 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so you have the major chord, it's second inversion 5, 1, 3 with the 6. So he does this. So he's doing this new. Let's do that again. How did he get there, right? Basically, technically, he was headed to A flat. But when you raise up, makes you play a C minor 6. Because you're just not fully putting the A flat there. You can. If you want to play the A flat full. See? And it makes you play the A flat at 2, but he's omitting notes. Right? So he's omitting notes. That's why I said the word A flat, but again, it's the minor 6. The minor 6 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minor 6. Right? I'm sorry. Minor 6. My bad. Half step back. Minor 6. U dot. Wait, what is he saying? What is he saying? What my bruh saying? What my bruh over here saying? What? Hold on. Let's see. Huh? Is it gonna open? All right. One of my other musician buddies, homies. Oh, okay. Oh, let me see. Oh, he sent me something with Mike Burrell doing something. Let me see. Is that Mike Burrell? Oh, who's this? Let me see here. Something on Instagram he's sending me. So let's see what he's doing. What this is all about. Oh, what's this? Oh, this ain't no Mike Burrell. Who's this guy? Would that open up? I don't even know if I got Instagram on this. Why I don't hear nothing? How come I don't hear nothing? I have to hit play again. I don't have. They're playing a jazzy. Yeah, jazzy. They're playing that jazz. I ain't played that song. Ooh, that's nasty. Bump, bump. There's one dude playing this. Couple instruments he playing at this. Ooh, that's fire. All right, let me get back to my lesson. Thank you, Kennard. I don't know how to play that stuff, but so, da 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 da. All right. What was I at? Let me get back to this. But what was I saying? Grabbing chords, right? You know. Let me see. Let me know I saw the text. See, this dude got hands. Where's that thing at? Man, bro got hands on that organ and them keys. Fire. Woo. I don't even think this thing can. I'm just talking. That thing is just right. What? What did you say? Let me see. Organ and keys. This thing spelled keys the wrong way. It's funny. I said he and he put something else. See, hold on, y'all. He has hands. Let me see here. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second here. Yes, sir. All right, now where's my fire stick at? Where the fire go? What a fire! What a fire! How you get to the thing to make the fire? Oh man, that's crazy. Oh, here it is. Bash! All right, so another musician just sent me this. He was like, "Hey man." Actually, I didn't even think this thing would open up in Instagram because I don't have Instagram on here. I'm wondering how in the world am I able to open up Instagram on this thing? What did he say? That's you, Bishop. No, dog, I ain't got it like that. No, dog. No, dog, I ain't got it like that, bruh. This thing is funny, man. It actually literally tried to spell now. Hold on. All right, let me see here. Oh, all right, let me get back. I'm sorry, y'all. So chords. Let me see. I forgot what I was doing now. But you know, I would sit here and grab ideas. Either I grab ideas from someone doing something. I'm getting hot in here now. Or I'll gather my own ideas. And then sometimes I end up at the end of the day swooping up ideas that I had already did a long time ago. And that's why I'm like, when I see some chords like this, that might come up like in that song, you know. Oh. Yeah, that's the A flat major 7. A flat major 9, I'm sorry. A flat 9 sharp 11, you know. You know, whatever, how you want to. Ooh, and then you have the A flat major 9 flat 5. And that would come from this little move 2 that I do here. You know, mess around with this too. Whoop, whoop. Okay, which way do I want to go? Okay, I go up. Okay, right? Because I can go and play around with the minor 7 flat 5 move. You know, let me see how I want to do this. Let me see. I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to. And then see that I can go around and I can hit you with the E diminished major 7 move too, and mess around with the stuff. But yeah, to get to some of these chords I'll be hearing, there's so many routes you can do this. There's more than one way to play these moves, you know. Or actually, I should have went to F. So yeah, it's more than one way to mess around with these chords. Okay. Earlier I was taking y'all to the E flat, which is A flat major 9. And knowing my inversion, same chord. Okay, and then I can take you to the minor move, the C minor move, all right, and my 9, or whichever way I could put the 9 here too. And it's from another angle. What? That's right, A flat major 9. And once again, do my inversion of the minor chord. Right, to put the C to the top. And play around with this and put my E flat to the top, right? And it's still an A flat major 9 move. So it's more than one way I can take the idea of the E flat chord. Let's do B flat. So let's go B flat with it, all right? Okay. Now that changed my chord. I may take off a note somewhere. There it is. Okay. The idea was the B flat. And so I took one note off and it gave me what I was sort of looking for, which was the A flat major 9, but I have now the 13. So I can play around in between the E flat, the G minor, I said C minor, right? And then G minor. G minor will make me play or have me playing the minor major 9 sharp 11 movement. You see how that blending in there? Because I know y'all can see this. Clearly y'all can see this G minor. And I know y'all clearly can see the E flat there. I know y'all see the C minor underneath. And I know y'all see the A flat. I know none of y'all ain't blind, right? Then you have the B flat. B flat. That's right. B flat. Now you just end up playing the A flat 13 sharp 11, but you still have the 7 and you still have the 9. And then you have the 13. Right. And then you have your sharp 11, which is your 4 sharp 11, because it was B flat there. What? Yeah. Yeah, so you end up with the A flat major 13 sharp 11, and you can use these to your advantage. That song, what was that song called? My wife told me to learn it. Oh no, that's not it. Here it is. So Tandem Not Smile 6 is starts on the 6. See? C minor 7, minor, and E flat. 2 different chords, right? E flat. Watch this. I told you he was coming. A flat major 9, 13. E flat. Okay, so and then it's going to B flat. And then we're going to move down to A flat. A flat major 9 or the 13. I was going to hit the 13 either way because of the melody. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The 13 either way. So I just went ahead and covered it in the left hand. No, dog. All right, so 5. So we went to 6. 6 to the 5. I know it's funny to play the E flat on the 5, right? When you normally would play B flat. Now the hand dropped down to A flat major. See that? I told you it was magic. No, this is not magic, y'all. It's a pattern. When you get this pattern, you'll find chords that you can play. And that's why when I heard this move, when I heard Devin do this move, I said, wait a minute. Hold up, bruh. Where'd my chords go? Where'd I put it? Did I put it up here? I moved it somewhere. Where did I move it? Oh, here it goes. And when I heard the moves, I said, wait a minute. You know, you start being like, oh, I done heard this before. And Lord have mercy, right here in my face. So when musicians play stuff, they create arrangements, right? So when they know that, hey, I know I can play around with this E flat. I can play with this G minor move. And I can play around with this C minor move. Screw that all up. Right? And then, of course, your A flat. Up. And then next, the B flat. Guess what the next moves are? Yes. Then I have my sus2, sus4. And both of those, if I know my scale, in the 5th of G, I drop my 1. And then I have my secret sauce chord again, which is the D7 sus4. And my C sus2, I put it to the top, 1. It's the same chord what I just did. Move the 5th here, move the 5th here. Okay, watch this. Let me finish this one up. sus2, sus4, the secret sauce, right? Okay. Now, we're going to go to the F. Let's do F sus2. No matter where you put it. Here, right? And then that's the 2. Let me take the 5th in that scale. And F. Put it here. Now I have a C what? sus4. What? Now, I'm going to take my 5th, if I desire to, and put it down here. And I'm going to end up playing the secret sauce. Now, before I do that, all I had to do was move my 1, which is the F sus2, and put the 1 at the top. They both share the same secret sauce. This one and this one. So I can go from C sus2 to the G sus4. I can move up to the F sus2, either wherever I want to go, here or here. Doesn't matter. To the C sus4. And then I can go to its secret sauce. So you see all these chords, I can go on wherever way I want to do it, dog. And watch what happened with the left hand. There it is. There it is. And then, there it is. What? Yeah. And A flat major 13 chord. Doesn't matter how I've cut the mustard. I can do this all day. I can do this. Now I'm gonna switch over and hit you with the sus2. Woo! Now I'm gonna take you to another chord because of the minor. It's a minor F with a, and I have an F minor. I went from A flat major, 13, 9, 13. Now I have a F minor 9, 13. What? Now I went back to the A flat 13. And as soon as I did that, it bringing me to the F minor 9, 13. Woo! Woo! Isn't that crazy or what? Now, I'm thinking of 5 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you know how to take that idea and go to D flat and transpose that whole movement. So just think of major, minor, back to a major move. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, minor move, and my 5th chord is major. I go to D flat and do the same thing. Hopefully I'll remember how to do that. See, major, minor move, major move. What was the pattern again? Then I go what to a minor move. Look at that. And last chord, major move. What? And that's why I was like, what? A flat major 9, 13. E flat, add 2. If I wanted it to, I could have went ahead and landed. Well, still would have been E flat either way. We would call this E flat sus2. If I take the left hand off, we have the F7 sus4 move. And that's why when you hear chords, you be like, ooh, that sounds pretty. And if I add the 2, it just be now an F9 sus4. Oh. So it depends on how you want to color your moves, right? All right, like as if I took you to E flat for a minute, which I did, right? All right, then the next move I remember. Now I'm going to the 5. B flat add 2, back to that C minor 7. Or however I want to voice it, if I want to go to the 9. So it depends, you know. C minor 9. And let me see. I guess I go to the 2. F minor 9, 11. Or it depends on which voicing I hear in my head. Minor 7, 4. It just depends. F minor 9, 11. Back to the 1. And then the E go back to. Now we're going to B flat major 6. A flat add 2. E flat add 2. What are the words they say? Da da ba ba. Then 5 to the 6. Now I can throw my own spit in there. Now I might go and get fancy. Right. So now I don't have to play the song exactly like the artist did it. You know, in case, you know, I might switch up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Remember I did this earlier? Now I'll pick up these ideas that I did earlier in my practice, right? You know? So anyway, woo. I don't know the words. I want to throw my own twist to it. Oh, miss that? No. You know, whatever I want. Da, 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 da. Throw my own little spit. Yeah, you know, I hear this idea. Or the other idea. Whoop. Hey, be still. Anyway, so then I hear these other ideas. And that's why it's cool to hear other ideas from other musicians doing some other stuff somewhere else. Believe it or not, by me doing what I'm doing, listening to other people ideas incorporated, I can almost say this, that it's probably will be my first time. You bad boy, bad boy. Sitting here listening to songs to say, you know, the honey might say, "Hey, yo, I want you to learn this tune." And then I'll be like, man, how's the song go? Oh, okay, all right. And then I have my own idea in my mind on how I'm gonna play it, right? And then of course I will go to church and play it my way, all right? And then yeah. So now it's kind of like after you get so many chords underneath your fingertips, you know, you start thinking. I remember I couldn't play chords. I mean, I used to be really not jealous, because I've never been one jealous guy actually. Period. I just used to be like, man, I really wish I could be like that. I really wish I could sit here and just be playing chords. So one day, I came home. Yeah, it was just that one day I got real mad. Yeah, I ain't seen your bow get mad. I was so mad. I was like, the next Nitro come blazing on the keyboard and doing all this fancier stuff. I'm coming back with some stuff, right? So my music teacher was just always, every time I go over, he's blazing chords, just doing all kind of stuff. It's just chords, man. So this is exactly what I did. I literally came home. I said, you know what? Let me sit down here and learn this stuff. Let me listen to it. Let me learn it. Let me listen to this. Let me listen to the madness. Let me listen to the madness, right? And then start transcribing the chords, right? Now I'm making my corrections lately because I thought that, but then I just remembered I couldn't reach that voicing. So I had came from this angle, which was a G minor 7/11. And because I remember that all these years, I was struggling trying to get this voicing. So now I understand on this video, y'all, why I wrote the chords the way I did, because I couldn't reach. Or number two, I was just lazy and didn't want to try to continue to practice on trying to reach. So yeah, A flat major 13, right? And then now we got this. Oop. Sorry about that. And then we have this B flat major 9/13. Now, like I said, if it feels like I can't make it there, I can at least try to do the G minor 9/11. And if so happens, I can say, well, fine, I can do the B flat 6/9 move. It's just as good as me reaching the voicing that I was supposed to play. This voicing. Right? So whenever you practice, I try to stay on a chord for a minute. Yeah, lately for a while, but I won't stay on it very long because I want to move on. I want to move on, you know. So this is the A flat major 13 chord. Okay, all day. And then now my whole idea is I had to figure out how I wanted to make my fingers get there to that chord that I'm trying to go. I have to go behind the keyboard because I remember, what was her name? Cassandra O'Neill was saying, hey, not all of us got larger hands. Our hands are not as large as others who can probably reach across the keyboard. So we have to, as she used the analogy, improvise. So I have to figure out how I'm going to improvise, whether I'm just going to skip this B flat down here and just hit it here, right? But that changed my voicing of the chord that I was supposed to hit, but it was good enough. It was passable. And nobody would have never known. That's funny that I can do this one. That is funny to me. But I was struggling getting this one. So I had to go around the keys. And so far I'm doing okay if I keep practicing. So be persistent when you practice for my beginner musicians, so don't give up. Because I was going to give up and say, forget this jam, this, I'm just going to keep it pushing. And just go on ahead and mess with this one now. And just give up. But don't give up. Just keep trying. Because eventually you're going to see how quickly my hands set? See how quickly my hands are set already? And then I know to shift down. See? So my brain is saying chord, shift. Chord, shift. Shift. The only thing I have to be concerned about is making sure at least I hit the B flat. At least the F. Even if I don't make it to that C. But at the end of the day, shift. Chord, shift. See, and that's why I was afraid, because I was too high up. I was supposed to come down some. So I won't give up until I get it, right? Shift. All right, now I got my 6/9. Now let's get this again. Shift. There it is. Right, so I'll keep doing it until I get it. Even if I had to do that, even if I had to try to roll it backwards or forward, or whatever the case may be. Even, I was about to say I was going to play the B flat major 9 add 4. Even if I played that voicing it, I still would have got by. Or the minor 9/11, G minor 9/11. Or the 6/9. So either way, I'll keep what they say, keep on pressing, right? You know, be determined to get those chords down, you know, right? All right, so in building your chords or chord repertoire or library, if you will, I will rest on something not very long because I get bored to the death, and then I'm gonna want to move on to something, you know. Remember I said how these chords back. So I said, oh. And I used the E flat to do the move. Or you could have used the A flat major 7 to do the move. So it depends on what the last chord I played, which is more likely E flat. Remember? E flat. the A flat major 7 with the 9 with the 13. Of course, it's not what they did in the song. And I'll do my Tuesday. You know, then I start throwing my own little twist to it. Da, 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 da. And then find some ways to maneuver my hands around the keyboard and do some other crazy stuff if I can do it. You know, whatever, you know. You know. The A flat 13, A flat major 9, 13. So there's just so many ways just to mess with these chords that you'd be like, man, this is pretty crazy. And then the B flat, like I said. B flat major 9, 13. Many ways of doing that too is here. There it is. Another way. Yeah, oh. There it is. So many ways of approaching these chords, right? And these are accidentally, I'm accidental messing around with the stuff. All right, now after I work on some stuff, you know, I'm very picky and choosy of who I'm going to learn some ideas from. So you got to be picky and choosy. Some people say, don't be so picky, just practice. I learned this from my music teacher. He said, hey man, if you really want to be good at something, you got to be a little picky, choosy. Choose somebody that's going to be doing some dope stuff. We use the word dope, but some really nice chords, some really nice ideas. Now, the more you practice, from what I was telling y'all, I start hearing these ideas and no one showed me how to do it. It just happens to. Maybe this. Jason, what? So I learned some ideas. You start grabbing ideas and you just take that and you just run with it, you know? Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna add that accident. And then so I guess I just slide off of it. Even though I know Jason White didn't do that, I heard that idea in my head. Or fall down, fall down, fall down, chord. I'm on the run. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. Oh, I'm about to run back down. You know. Those are the crazy ideas a musician be coming up with. And you'd be like, man, where did he even get that from? Yeah. Let me go back to piano. I'm sorry, y'all. When I changed over to these other moves, it makes me think of the feel and the moves. Because I told you I'm not a keyboard player, so. flat minor 7, minor 9, B flat minor 9, A flat add 2, 6 9, and then you come down here, and I forgot the rest. I think that's what. I forgot how you did the rest of it. I had to listen to it. But anyway, so you see, I can go from different ideas. Kind of slow that down. Somebody asked a question about this Jamie Foxx thing. Interpretation of it. Everybody has their own interpretation on how they might hear that song in their own way. I did write the words. Let me see. Did it automatically transfer? I'm just curious. Let me see. Let me see. How did I send it? I'm just trying to see. So did it automatically transfer over here? Oh, it did. Wow. Okay. I'm surprised. So someone wanted to know what the lyrics was. I kind of sort of listened to the lyrics. I'm not sure if that's exactly the words he used, but it's some HBO show thing. But I know he said something like, I think you saved me. You worth, I think. I'm not sure. And then I found out that you're good to me. Let me see. I would do anything. I would go anywhere. I would do anything to satisfy your love. Something like that. And if you ever need someone that you can run to, I would do anything. Something to that effect. Chord wise, familiar chords. So I would probably use my idea in mind if I was writing a song. Yeah, I would probably more than likely change the words, of course, and create my own song. Like if I want to do a song today, and I want to dedicate it to my honey bunny, my wife or whatever, I would more than likely use. Of course, I'm using my own music, right? Because I'm the author and the finisher in the of my own music, right? So I would change the words basically on what he might have said in the song. But that was just the words in case somebody wanted to know what it was. I'm assuming because it was kind of hard to say exactly what he was saying because some of it was he kind of mumbled it a little bit. And then if you try to put chorus to it, it's like what? I would if I would rewrite it in my own way and say I'm talking to my girl or something because to me it seemed like that's like it was like a love song or something like that. So or maybe I might be talking about the Lord or something. He saved me, right? He saved. Oh, I just think I always do that. I always mess with. Let me see. So he saved me. Let's see. I guess I use this voicing. Nope. Nope. Yeah. I would use the minor 7 flat 5 move with the flat 13. Now another guy played this song. I did do a breakdown on what he did. He actually came from this angle. Let me get off. Let me see. He came from this angle, which is the D minor 911. And then he came to the B. Let me see. let's see, hold up. There it is. All right, so that will be the next chord, which is B minor 7 flat 5. Now I told you I have my own little something that I would do a little different from the way he did it, but it would sound similar. But of course, I'm giving it my own little, taste or whatever, right? So that was the voicing the other musician used this chord here, and then he used the D minor, B minor 7 flat 5, and then he came to the G minor 9, and we just basically a very few amount of chords he used, and if my memory served me correctly, he did something like this. And then he came back to the same chord. Let's say, okay, well, let my strip. There it goes. I was like, what happened here? So that was his approach, You save me. And then the next move, I think right here he goes and reach for the word let's see. And then he goes, you worth it. That brings me to the minor 7 flat 5. Now this word that he used, you saved me, right? And then you're worth it. You can use that same word in that same movement. Depends on the tempo. Let me see. You saved me. Okay, I guess you can go ahead and go to the next chord. You worth it, right? I found out that you're good to me. All right. Everybody's interpretation and approach might be a little different depending on what sound you use, because I promise you the sounds do make a big difference. Now y'all see I have left this empty because I can rewrite that actually and make it a little bit more sense. Because I don't know if Jamie Foxx was a little drunk a little bit. I only watched the video for just for a few seconds just to capture the words, because I was like trying to figure out what he was saying because he was sort of mumbling the words. So you save me. Pass the word. You worth it. Okay, I'll go into this G minor 9 a different way. I found out that. Now I wouldn't use the same voice as the other guy did. So I'm just playing the chords that he played. Another musician played it from this angle. You save me. I wish I could sing. Then he did this portion here. You worth it. And then I found out that you are good, right, to me. Now my approach might be you save me and you worth it. Right, and I found out that you are good to me. And if I had a rhythm with this, I'll probably even keep on changing the voicings or the moves, because now my brain is saying, I could do just a little bit better than this, right? But I believe the pickup part of it is when he went to that part where he goes. Let me see. Um, I would do anything. I would do anything. I would do anything. He just repeats that whole little move, right? See, now I went to a different type of fourth. I would do anything but. What was the voice that I just? Let me see. I will do. I can't sing, y'all. I'll do anything for your love. I forgot what chord I played here. I forgot the chord now. I fooled around and messed around with this other guy's idea. I forgot the chord. I think it's this one here. Hold on. Oh, got the chord. What was I playing before? I forgot. Hold on. Let's see. I forgot the chord I played. Oh, there it is. There it is. I would do anything. Now I'm getting creative with it. Change the mood for your love, baby. Now this is what Holy Papa did. Anything. You see, so my mindset will be completely different from the way I originally heard another guy play. The first guy played it this way, and then the other guy played it this way. I keep doing it. And then he went to G minor 9. And then he took you to this move. I said, what? So you just hear. So you go. And then down back to the minor 9 chord. Now I hear ideas. I hear whatever. Let me see. I can make up some words, but I would do anything. I can't sing. I have choices. Or backward. Sounds better going up. Now listen, y'all. I wrote these chords already in my little. Listen, y'all. I call this the black book. This is my dangerous book right here. I wrote these chords already, and let me see. I did one of these moves. There were 20 chords. It goes. Let me see if I can remember. I wrote these chords, 20, I think it was like 27 chords. And then I went to another key and I transposed some more moves. I had to look it up because I forgot. There it is. And I wrote these chords because that's how I remembered them. And then I was like, wait a minute. This dude's like, I'll do anything. Ba, 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 ba. I liked that idea to go up. Da-da, or backward. It just reminded me of just, messing around with chords. I would would do anything. Ooh, I would do. It was just funny, but so I forgot the guy name who was asking me about the words. So yes, that was the beginning of his lyrics of his words. Was he said, "You saved me, you saved me. I will mess around with this move. You worth it." And I found out that you're good to, and then me, I'm just gonna, this is pretty. This is pretty. This is pretty. This is pretty. That's pretty. I ain't gonna see you lie. To the other musician, thank you, man. That was cool. But yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. Yes, that was pretty. That was the chord he used. You saved me. All right. In the next move, I said he went to this one. B7 minor 9, and whatever the word is matching up to here. And then I found out that you are good. That you are good to me. And then he goes, I would do anything. By the time he's coming back, I would do anything to me. I would do anything. Now you see, I'm doing my own version because I got an idea that let me see. I would change that word or add something to it. You save me. You save me. I can't see. You save me. You worth it. And I found out that because he's doing this little, that you are good to me. I would do anything. And then, his voicing, or because I heard him doing this, now I have this. See, I might come this route now. Because I see an idea that he used. It's still B minor 7 flat 5, but now I got the 13. Now I'm going to change some stuff up. Then now I can go to a E. Oh, that was tricky. A flat minor 9 transposed down to G minor 9. Now I might not want to do this voicing. I might want to come here. Minor 9 11. Woo, fire! And play the A7 sharp 9 sharp 5, and then woo, and bring it down, boy, then give him that same movement I did earlier, but I'm not going to touch up the top note. I'm coming here now. And then listen, y'all, everybody have their own signature, right? So I have my little crazy signature that I like to do. What? Ooh, F major 9. What? Y'all think I'm playing with y'all? And then I mess around with stuff, You saved me, or she saved me, right? So if I rewrite that, I'll be like, she saved me, right? B7 sharp 9 flat 5. Woo! And I found out. Woo! Ooh, I'm going home, boy. Y'all about to watch. Hey, hey. Oh, hallelujah. I just changed the bass and went here now, and I can still do this. And it played that voicey that homeboy did. Hallelujah. Now, if I want to do a love song to the Lord, He saved me. He saved me. And it was worth it. And it was worth it. Or, and it was worth it. I would change the words because I'm thinking of a love song to the Lord, right? He saved me. He saved me. And it was worth it. I'll use a couple of moves. It was worth it. And I found out that He is all right with me. Ooh, y'all bet I'm writing my song right now. Hold on. Cause some of y'all thieves out there. Y'all some thieves. This is your Bo Andre. Yeah, He saved me. Now, let's see here. This is May. I used to do this a long time ago, y'all. Back in the day when I was young. What day is this? May 6th? Some of y'all thieves out there. Y'all ain't gonna be stealing my stuff. All right. YouTube, y'all, copyright. This is me. All right, this is your Bo Andre, Andreandre Clark, the Arthur. All right, I'm the Arthur of this song, right? What's the title I want to call it? He saved me, right? Right. That's the title. He saved me. And who is a question mark? He saved me. Who did He save? Who is He? Jesus, right? Come on now. All right, Jesus saved me, right? So Jesus saved me. He saved me. Jesus saved me. And it was worth it. And I found out that He is all right with me. Now, if it's a love song to my honey or something like that, to your girl, then I change the words, but basically, yeah. So He saved me, and now my mind is thinking of different chord movements because, yeah, He saved me. Or I can do all these, whatever move. Now, if I had a bass guitar playing rolling, I would roll that move like this. Ooh, bum. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Ba-da-da. Now, would I use that idea that he did? Yes, I got this idea in my mind. Shut up. Y'all gonna make me get up off this keyboard and shout, hey! But yeah, I had to, because he used this move here, and he's going to diminish move, and then he's coming out back to the same move. Now I'm dropping my own chords in here. See what I'm saying? Ba-da-da. My brain went to sleep for a second. C6-9, B7 sharp 9 sharp 5, or flat 5. I'm sorry. Oh Lord, and then or what is it? I'm thinking of the fat chord, the big chord, going up top now. And then maybe I go roll back to that same chord from earlier. I might put the voice in here. Ooh, did y'all hear that? B flat major 9. You know, ba, ba. Now I'm using the augmented chord. Augmented sharp 5. So major 7, sharp 5. And if I don't understand my tritone, I can go major 7 flat 5, sharp 5. I can change that voicing. Instead of playing the augmented chord, we can go major, we can go sus4, we can go sus4. I told you earlier, the sus2, secret sauce, the sus4, secret sauce, or the other one. What? Or whichever fit. Like as if I'm playing this one song. I know y'all identify that little lyric movement. Now this reminds me of another song created me. You hear the idea? And I can mess around with the minor 9, major 9, major 9, major 9, flat 5. You know, so I hear these chord ideas that I can use though, but you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Something that I heard LGDW did in the key of F. What? Remember, it's just equivalent to me doing this. I decided to bring it down. What? And bring it down. Bring it down. Just voicing. Damn. Or whichever one I want to do. That helps out a little bit there. It's a tritone. You see? Then you know, I can go to the F major 9, you know, and mess around with this F major 9 move. You know, so he saved me, like, and it was worth it. What? I'm just messing with the minor move, messing around with. You know what I'm saying? Worth it. You know what I'm saying? I forgot all the words he said in the song, but I would twist this thing up, right? You know, and I would just change the wording. You know, like I said, he saved me, wherever how I want to start it out. He saved me. Right? And it was worth it. I found out that whatever. Let me say I found out that listen, I found out because I'm talking to the Lord, or he's, you know, whatever, you know. I found, and it was worth it, and I found out you are my God who saved me. Boom. And then, you know, and then I would, whatever you wanted to say, you know, I would do anything for you, God, or the Lord, or whatever. I would do anything for my God. I would go anywhere. Serve the Lord on the planet, wherever, or whatnot, or whatever. So it depends on if you singing to the Lord. That's great. First of all, you acknowledging that He saved me. He saved me, and it was worth it, right? And then, what other words you want to use? I found out that you are good to me. So I'm saying, Lord, thank you. And then I'll say, I would do anything, because now I'm saying, thank you. I would do anything. I would go anywhere. I would go anywhere. Just let me know, God. I will do anything. You know what I'm saying? You get that groove on. And so forth and on. I would do anything to satisfy my love for you, or something like that, to the God. For you, God. And I would do whatever. I would do anything. I wish I could sing. I will do anything for my God. I would do anything for God. Or whatever, the Lord for my Lord, or something like that, right? Now, if you sing it to your girl, that's a whole different story. Then you would change that and say, she saved me, or something like that, She saved me. And it was worth it. And it's worth it. Now I'm talking to my girl now, my honey, right? My boo. And I found out that you are so good to me, baby. I have to throw my baby in there, baby. So look, baby, I would do anything. I would do anything for you. I said, baby, I would do anything. I would go anywhere, and I probably would find this little move or some type of 7, 3, 6, 5, or something like that, right? So yeah, I would do anything for you, baby. I would do anything. I'll go anywhere you want me to. And then da 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 da. Y'all see what I'm saying? Da. With her, Ooh, y'all know what I got them chords from. I picked that idea from LDDW. Let's see. I guess I'll go up high. Nope, look, wrong channel. Let me see. So basically, I'm just doing a B7, major 7, flat 5, sharp 5. I told you this was gonna come up, whether I do an inverted. You probably heard this. And then, and before I go back to the middle note, or the 6, if you will, I have to know I'm going to 7, 3. What is it? 7, 3, 6? Yeah, 7, 3, 7, 3, 6, or somewhere else. I'm going somewhere else. To the 6. Right. Depending on the key I'm claiming I'm in or whatever. You know, I might say I'm in F 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the 6. You know. Now I'm thinking about movements that I would do in the key of 4. If I was thinking about I love you, Lord, I love you, Lord, today to the 7. What? Wait, hold on. Did I do to the 7, 3, 6? I might think of that voicing for. That's why I did that move right there. Don't go up, just go here. G minor 9/11. Or the other one I did. And then back to the 6. So she loves me, and it was worth it. And I found out that you are good to me. Now, when he did the I found out that you are. I can do this. Now, this is my own thought process because of the fact that he did this move. And making its way back to the 6th chord. So I thought of, that I found. So all kind of chords is coming to my head because, you know, yeah. So she saved me. I just threw that in there. I'm just making it up. All right. But anybody can do this, y'all. So that's the words I got out of it. You saved me. You are worth it. Let me see. I'll do the other chord. You're worth it. And I found out that you are good. This is where you go. You are good to me. And then he goes, I would do anything. I would go anywhere, right? Or, you know. Right? And then I would go anywhere. And so forth and on. And then I would do anything. And then I would do anything to satisfy my love. So that would probably go back to the top. I would do anything to satisfy my love. And if, let me see, and if you ever need me, that you can run to me. So, you see what I'm saying? And then at the end, he just repeated the moves like, you know, I would do anything. Then this is probably what I would just repeat this. I would do anything. I would just do anything. Until he's ready to come out of this, I would just do anything. I would do anything. Until he's ready to come out of that move, I'll do anything. And that's probably what I would. And then to come out of the song. All right. Now knowing me, I hear this idea. And then come out of the song. That's just my version of looking at, you know. So he saved me, ba-da-da, and it was worth it, ba-da-da-da-da-da. And I found out that, you know, he's good to me. And then ba-da-da, ba. I would do anything. See now, because now I see these little movements in my head, right? And I'm gonna keep it straight, but like now, take it out. You know, and then I want to do this so bad. okay, I did it. All right. Because that's just, what I would do if I had a drummer or a drum beat. I would think of that idea and do it, but not do too much on the song. Because, you want to keep the song kind of, I would do anything to satisfy your love, baby. Whatever. If you ever need me, ba da da. You will have somebody to come and run to. You know what I'm saying? So everybody will approach things different. That's what I'm saying. So that's the words. I think it's DMG or DGM or something like that. I can't remember who it was who sent me that message. Was asking me if I know the lyrics to the song. But that's what I picked up was, like I said, he was singing, "You Saved Me." And I believe he was saying you're worth it. Right. You are worth it, or you're worth it. Right. So you are worth it. Or he could say, or he was saying you're worth it. I'm gonna probably you are worth it. All right. But because he was slurring his words, I couldn't tell if he was a little drunk or something. I don't know if he was a little drunk or he was tired or something, but his words were very slurish, slightly. And then he went on to say, I found out that you're good to me. Or you could say, I found out that you are good to me, however you want to put it. But the way it seems like he's slurring his words, it sounded like he was saying, I found out that you are. You are. I'm going to clear that up. Because sometimes you just got to just fix what the person is really actually trying to say. But you are good. That you are good. All right. So that you are good to me. And then he went and said, I would do anything. I think that I would do everything will be almost like this little vamp thing, sort of, but that it depends if he wanted to repeat that thing. You are, like, I would do anything. I would do anything. You know what I'm saying? I would do anything. I wish I could sing. I can't sing, but I would do anything. Da, 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 da. I would do anything. I would do anything. I would do anything. And, I would go. Now this changes when he go. I would go anywhere. Because now I would say I would go anywhere. I would change that up. All right. Then I would do anything to satisfy your love. Hey, by the way, and if you ever need anything, so I'm saying, now that's the only thing that I noticed the other cat didn't do was the fact he just kind of pretty much stayed on what I say the 6, I guess the 6, wherever his voicing was the 6. And then he went to, I want to go say flat 5. So flat 5. And then he went to the 2. Right. And then after the 2, I'm just trying to figure out, did we stay here on the, no. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sharp 5. Stay with flat sharp 5 for a minute. Stay with sharp 5. And you could play around with that bass line, and make your way back to the 6. Right. Uh, see, and I could come with other ideas in my mind because I thought I heard the bass, that guitar player going bow, 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 with the guitar, bow. I never really thought I heard him go to here. I could sworn I thought he went bow, bow, and then bow, 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 bow. That's okay. Um, like I said, I didn't hear him go to the G, which is the 2, right? Right. 5, 1, nothing like that. So, yeah, yeah, 5, 2, 1. Yeah. So I mean, all I heard him was the guy who was on the keys, playing, the 6. Drop back to the flat 5. And then he went to the 2. Right. Then he went to sharp 5. So he uses sharp 5. Stay on sharp 5. Because he's going to do the diminished move. Stay there. And then back to the 6. My idea was 6. All right, same thing. I'm just changing the bass line. Okay, and I'm going to the 4. All right, now that I heard him go to the 2, right? Okay, fine. I'm not going to go to the 2, 5, 1 all that quick, because that's not what we went to. But anyway, I do my little walk up. Right. I'm gonna change the bass line this time to E flat. This time I changed up. Right now I'm just going out of this key scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 7. And let's make our way. Something like that. And I'll hurry up and get to that 2 if necessary. I told you I could use that idea here. All right. It's just the major 7 flat 5, y'all. All right, and it's just equivalent to me doing it. This is just now a major minor 7 flat 5. Minor 7 flat 5 with 11. So that turns this into an E flat 9 13. See, I can come with some crazy idea. And never played a song in my, never played a song in my life. I'm thinking this I stole some chords from Elder Derio on the organ. Ba 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 ba. And back to the song. She loves me, and she's faithful to me. Whatever, She loves me. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Switch up. Or do that thing. Hey, what What you doing, fingers? By that time, I'm going to the 5. What was that chord? I forgot. Where was I at? I forgot. What was that move I just did? Oh, wait, watch this. I can do this. See, it's equivalent to what he just played. I just thought about it. Because Elder Devin did this in the song in the key of F. So my brain just remembered it. Like, and then now I probably went to the flat 7. Then come down to the 6. She loves me because she's faithful to me. Why? Because I love her. Because I love her. Man, my brain's thinking organ. Let's get on the organ. Bash, you know. But yeah, so that's why my brain's like, what? Was it? I would have been B flat, C, if I didn't play the little cluster move, you know. B flat, still G minor 7, A minor 7, B flat, major 9 sus2. Now, don't make me think of this crazy idea. Should I? Should I do it, y'all? Okay, all right, so now reach up, going out to the fat chord. Right, D minor. So now I'm out of the minor move. I'm going now to a different kind of chord that make my chord sounds fat, right? So D9 sus4. You know. So it was just equivalent to him doing this, right? G minor 7 flat 5. I was messing with it. I was kind of about to go somewhere with it. You know. Now you can go tritone. That makes you play the minor 6. And then you can squeeze it. Oh, is it this one? Wait. There it is. And this is another way to play your G minor 7 flat 5. It's as if I was gonna hit you with a diminished move. Right? But I'm not. G minor 7 flat 5. I mean, you know, see that transpo? You know, or you know what I'm saying? Like she loves me. Now the other one I was thinking of F, right? Because y'all didn't realize you can go to the F major 9 move, and I can put that F major 9 move here, right? Manipulating the chord, so to speak. Slightly manipulated move. B flat major 9. Like I said, this is B flat. All right, C, F. Now you see I can go sus4 with it. I can go sus2 with it. I can go secret sauce for it. and then play the voices up high if I wanted to. You know, you know, you know. So yeah, I can go to major move. You know, and really get crazy with it. I don't know. What did I just play? What did I just play? Lie. When I do that. She loves me because she's faithful, and I would do anything to keep her love with me. Ba da 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 da. Woo. Why? Because she's faithful. Right? And not mess around. Hey, you know, that's what pro musicians mess around with. And see what you come up with. See what I'm saying? She's faithful. Why? Because she loves me. And why do she love me? I don't know. I don't know. But all I care about, because all I want to do is, I would do anything. Why? Because why? Because she's faithful. She's faithful to me. Yeah. Ooh. Or major. What? F major 9. Or B7 flat 9 flat 5. That was a mistake, but come back a different way. B flat major 9. I hear this idea in my head with the 13. You know, because she's faithful. So yes, to the person who was asking, what is the words? I'll say them one more time. One more time. One more time. It took a whole lot of listening, I'll tell you that. And it was early in the morning too, by the way. 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, man, let me listen to this word. So, as if he was maybe talking to God, maybe to himself, because the way he put it, he said, "You saved me." I don't think he's talking about a girl. So in this case, I would say that he was thinking about maybe, when he was sick and ill, like me. I would feel like, I was sick and ill, and I would just be thinking about the Lord saved me. But this is him speaking to the Lord, I believe. That's just my opinion. Because he's saying, hey, God, you saved me. For whatever situation he was going through. And now the "you worth it" was, I'm not sure how I would interpret that. But yeah, but he did say you saved me, and then he did say you are worth it. Now, I don't know why he said that part, but because I would probably say it was worth it because he saved me. Then I would say it was worth it, but he said you are worth it. Now, if he would have said some other words before saying that, then my interpretation would have been like, oh, okay, that makes sense right there. Okay, so he said you, telling God you saved me. That's my assumption. Now, if he's talking to a chick, that depends on, how would my girl be able to save me? well, maybe if I fell out the bed and bumped my head or something, and she heard me go, ah, she jumps up. Okay, I can see her coming over there to get me up off the floor because I got a busted head and I'm bleeding or something. So she's going to immediately take me to the hospital. I get that part. Now, um, then he said, you are worth it. Okay, let me see. How could I interpret that? So, God, you saved me and you are worth it. Okay, I get it. Oh, okay. So he said, now, like, I have to lick in between the lines here because the interpretation is when I get out of that. So he said, hey, God, you saved me, right? That's my thought process. It's like I said, my girl saved me because I fell out the bed and bumped my head and I'm bleeding. She's gonna rush me to the hospital, patch me up a little bit, and get me to the hospital. And then I'll kind of my interpretation will be like, man, if she wasn't there, okay. Now the part when he said you are worth it, that part is a little bit complex because now what are you saying? Okay, my interpretation when he said that part will be that the fact that he's saying to God, you're worth it. You're worth it because you saved me, I guess. All right. So that's why if I was writing the song on the real, I would have to reword that because then it would make more sense if he said, you saved me and you're talking to God or his girl or whoever. You saved me. I would have said it was worth it because now I'm talking to God. Right. And then he said, I found out. Okay, now that's another part. So then he said, I found out that you are good to me. See, that will make sense. I will really for sure rewrite that. For sure. So that was what I got from that. You saved me. You are worth it. And then he said, I found out that you are good to me. Now, I don't know if he was sleepy, if he was tired doing that little interview that he did. I didn't watch the video like that. I just more or less focused on the words he was saying. And it took me just about 10 minutes to really like digress what I thought he was saying. And then I went to sleep and that was the end of that. So I didn't go back to the video. So that's why when people write songs, they have to make sense to people. And that one line right there, one piece of line or lyrics didn't add up. But it all depends on the individual, on he or she, how they are interpreting that in their own mind. But I will rewrite that part, you know. So, God, you saved me. So I probably would have said, Jesus, you saved me. Or God, you saved me. Or Lord, you saved me. Lord, you saved me. And it was worth it. And then I found out that, you know, that you are good to me. So I'm saying that made sense to me, you know. So, you know, Lord, you save me. Blah, blah, blah. And it was worth it. Because I'm saying, Lord, you saved me. And it was worth it because he saved me, right? If it wasn't for God, you know, he saved me, then, hey, yeah. All right. So I'm saying, God, you saved me. And then I'm saying it was worth it. That will make more sense to me. All right. So, and it was worth it. I will write that. And I found out, I would ask more little words, and I found out that you are good to me. Yeah. To me. All right, cool. Let's go on back into the other part. He goes, I would do anything. Now, I think that I do anything would have been the beginning of the song. All right, that's just me. Now, what would I title this song if it was me? It would just be called "He Saved Me." That's what I would title the song. He saved me. Of course, I would have my little question mark, like who saved me, right? Then I'll put Jesus, right, somewhere along in that area, right, because that's the focus. Now, if it was my girl, that would be a different story. You know, my boo. You know, I think in the beginning of the song, I probably would have said, I would. Let me see. I would do anything, or I would say, I would do anything, right? And then go into the song. He saved me, and it was worth it. And I found out, or you know, I'll do my own little voice. And I found out, you know, that you are good to me. To me, right? You know, so I throw you a little melody line, you know. Right, and then, you know, throw you a little melody line or something like that. But anyway, that's my approach on that, you know. You save me, you save me, and it was worth it. And I found out, that you are good back to me. And then ba ba boom. Then that's what I would do. That maybe that part I would do anything. And then I will go to the minor 9 move here. I'll probably play a few other chords along the way, but just to start. Then that's why I do that little drive move on that. I would do anything. I would do anything. Then I would go anywhere. And ba 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 bum bum. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. I would do anything to satisfy your bam love. That's how I would probably write that song, you know. And then the drive at the end would just be that I would do anything. I would do anything. I would do anything, you know. I would do, you know, and just keep doing different versions of that minor 9 move. 6, 2, that's the 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll just be trying all different type of ideas on the 3, 4, or 3 flat 5, or just stay on the 3 basically. You see what I'm saying? See, I heard the other idea. What's going on with this crazy thing? Why do you keep cutting off, you dummy? You know, and that's why I'll just keep making some ideas. You know? If I feel like going there. You know, maybe I will do. Oh, stop it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all better watch out, boy. Y'all better watch out. Because I'm thinking some other ideas from Elder Dever did this movie. Let me see. because you can do anything. You know, I mess with this stuff. You know, but y'all better watch out. You can do anything. You know, you mess around with this stuff, but it's crazy. This one. Let me see. Let me see. There it is. I was like, where's that voice in there? Back to the 4. 1 to the 4. To the 2. Right? 3. You know, 4. 5. Let's go flat 7. You know, and just really like, you know, have fun with this. You know. Just play around with this stuff. You know. And what? I'm just messing around. You just think of a little other idea. Two. So there's another route to play the 2. 2, 5. The C minor 9 11 chord, right? Right. G minor 9 6. Ba 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 ba. I just, you know, you be hearing all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, so you got the words there. All right, I pumped you up with all these words. So you save me. You are worth it. All right. Okay, so that interpretation is you saved me. That's cool, and you are worth it. That's the only thing that confused me there, but that's okay because I got it. I understand. Um, you know, by being that God saved me, then I'm like, you know, you worth it. It was worth it that you saved me, but I get it. Then I found out that you are good to me. Yeah, so I found out that you're good to me because you saved me, and it was worth it. That's why I switched the word, and it was worth it. All right, and then I would do anything. We just okay, and then I would go. You repeat that a few times. I would do anything. I will do anything, you know, I will do anything. And then, you know, whatever voicing you want to chord you want to play. I will do anything. I will do anything. I would go anywhere. You can repeat that a few times. Ba-da-da. I would go anywhere. I wish I could sing, but unfortunately, I cannot sing. So then now you can move on to the other part. I would do anything again. I would do anything. I'm throwing in my own flair. And I just want to let you know I will do anything to satisfy my love. So to me, that almost seemed like, who am I talking to though? Like, who am I talking to? You know, like, who are you having a conversation with? Are you having a conversation with God, or you having some conversation with your girl? So And then he goes into and if you need anything, no, if you ever need anything. So to me, that feels like you talking to somebody like a girl, because I don't think you will be talking to it. Never mind. Okay. Well, then again, if you have a homie and your homie is your homie, like your homeboy, like yeah, what's up, what's up, dog? You know, did that interpretation, yeah, but it seemed like when I interpretate this, it's like as if he was talking to uh, a girl, a female. That's just like me talking to my honey. I say, "Hey, baby, come up in here. I got a song for you," and she be like, "What, boo? What you got for me?" And I can't sing a lick, right? She probably started laughing, but anyway. Listen, baby, I'm serious. This song, I wrote this song for you, okay? I love you, okay? She go, oh, I do love you, baby. She'd be like, stop it. No, I really do. I really love you, boo. I do. I really actually love you, girl. Woo. She'd be like, boy, you better stop playing with me with them chords now, You sounded real good over there. Yeah, baby, you saved me, you know what I'm saying? And come on, baby, this it was worth it. So one day I found out that you, baby, you good to me. Ooh. She be like, boy, you better stop all that. So look, baby, check this out. I would do anything. Boy, you better stop all that. I would go anywhere. I would go anywhere. I ain't going shopping with you, but I'll go anywhere with you. I ain't getting on no plane now. You know I love you, right? Yeah. Baby, I was satisfied. Anything for you. To satisfy your love for me. All right. I kind of played a little bit of that tacky, but y'all get the point. But anyways, that's my interpretation when I look at the words he's using. And he goes, if you ever need someone, see, God don't need nobody. So instantaneously, early on, I recognized the fact that he's not talking to God or Jesus, right? The Lord, right? And I'm hoping that in his mindset, he's talking about a girl, right? Because he's saying, hey, listen, baby, if you need anything, listen, I'm trying to tell you something now, if you need anything, right? He's talking to a girl, right? If you need anything, if you ever need anything, right? That's what he's telling me. That's what he said. If you ever need anyone, basically, he said, hey, I'm here for you, right? So that's what this move is. And he says, if you ever need someone or somebody, if you will, you know what I'm saying? If you ever need someone that you can run to, so you got to be talking to it, singing to a chick, right? So yeah. So, and if you ever need somebody or someone, right? Let me see. What was that voice I want to use? All right, let me see. This is why I'm gonna hit the wrong bass line. So. Yeah. whatever, that's what he's doing. He's speaking to somebody, all right? Now, whether it's his wife or girlfriend, right? So you can always take a song and tweak it, twist it, right, in your own way. If I'm talking to God, the whole words will be definitely changed, for sure. I promise you that. But if I'm addressing it to my girl, yes, I would change the word. Okay, So D minor 9/11 is the move. D minor 7 flat 5, flat 13, and he just went straight to the other guy went straight to the G minor move, and then he went to this G minor 7 flat 5. All these chords I'm talking about are in or is going into my book. Diminished 7 and back to the minor 9 chord. So just remember, you can always move chords around and play with it. His C minor 6 or F major 9, C major 6. Is that what I said? It depends on the voicings of chords you use. They use the word voicing. All right, so that's what's up with this song. I just wanted to mess with it to show you that they're just basic, simple chords. It's really basic chords. And then what I'm doing is my own little formula. And it's dark. It's the same chord. Okay, and then tritone. And you take that formula and you go to all the other 11 keys with it, with the other formula. 1, now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And back to the 1. So now you have 2 formulas of chords that you could mess with. And then the other word, I call it create mixed match chords, as he did in the song. D minor, which was the 2 chord, and the major chord was the 1. It was just in the right hand. And that's basically what he played, the C minor 9/11 chord. And then if he wanted it to, he could have played the tritone in this version. But he chose not to hit this note. He chose to go up. See, it's down here, right? And then he just chose to use the D minor move. And here's the tritone here. So basically, you're playing a B tritone on the bottom, technically. I'm sorry, like this. So you're basically playing the F tritone, technically. I'm sorry, not B tritone. All right, and because he's voicing these minor moves, right? So that's a minor move there. What's the what? The tritone, creating a D. This is really actually a D minor 6 chord. Is there any combination chords in here? Technically no, because you're only hitting the tritone, which I could have played it like this with this hand and played the minor chord over here. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm playing a mixed mass chord. It's just suggesting that, hey, I'm learning my tritones. You feel me? Now, if I develop a chord, which my thumb is kind of gonna get in the way, so to speak, because, well, not necessary. If I'm thinking about going upward, now I have a diminished move. What? So F diminished technically, F diminished 7 technically, but the minor move. And for whatever reason, Chordy can identify this, so I'm gonna drop the D on the bottom and see what happened. And nothing happened. Nothing different happened. I would consider this to still be a D minor. I mean diminished 7, right? Diminished 7, with a D minor. So diminished 7, D minor. They were two different chords mixed together. Now Chordy, I mean not Chordy, but Ridiculous might. Hey, where you at? Hey, why is it not moving? Oh, there it is. Now, Ridiculous might be able to interpretate what this chord could be. So let me go back to this move first. All right. So, okay. So, both Chordy and Ridiculous articulated that this is a D minor 6 I had mentioned earlier. Until I did that. Then Chordy was like, what? Chordy's like, what in the world? So, Ridiculous is trying to say, hey, you have an F6 sharp 9 flat 5. So you have an F6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is, the 6. Okay, it was right. And so Ridiculous is articulating that this is a F6. Okay, sharp 9. So let's find our sharp 9. You already should see that sharp 9, because that's the 1, 2. Continuation in the number system is 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 12, 13, 14, or technically 7. Okay, so yes, Ridiculous is articulating that this is an F6 sharp 11. So we have the 6, and then the sharp 9, and then we have the what? Oh, flat 5, and then our 5 is obviously here. Wait, is that my 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5 has to go. Flat 5. Is it sure? Yeah, flat 5. So we will count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flat 5. Okay, that's actually sharp. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's that? Which direction? 6. Okay, so hold on. I'm trying to articulate this in my mind too, because I'm like, we got the 6. So hold on. F6. That's the 6 for sure. That's the 6. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how. Oh, okay. Never mind. Scratch what I just said. Okay, then flat 5. Now let me see. How in the world we are flat in the 5? Oh, okay, I see it. Flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flat 5. Makes sense. Okay, got it. Chordy could not articulate that. And then that's when I was gonna go ahead and add the D on the bottom and see if Chordy can figure it out. Okay, so when I dropped the D, now they just changed the note slightly, but not much. So because of the D on the bottom, this will be a now minor move. All right, D minor 6, sharp 11. Now, if I know my scale in D, I would know where my 6 is in D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The minute I took my finger off of it, I knew that was 6. I knew that was 6. So D minor 6 sharp 11. 11 is the 4. So that should be G sharp 11. So yeah. So you see, it still comes out a pretty nice move. Woo! Now, that last chord, because I hit that C. Now, Chordy is articulating that this is a D minor 9/11 with the C on the bottom. Now the way that's Chordy, I'm sorry, Chordy. And then the way Ridiculous is interpreting this, it's interpreting this as a 6/9, C6/9. That is interesting. All right, so I guess the C is on the bottom, obviously. And then you obviously see the 6 here. As soon as I took my finger off the 6, it disappeared. So that's the 6. And then if you're thinking of C scale, you see that I already know my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And continuing to the number system will be 8, 9. Okay. So 6, that's my 6/9 right there. All right. And then it went on ahead and said add the 11. We already know what the 11 is. It's number 4 in the scale. So we can see that that will be the F, and that's literally right there. And the minute if I took my hands off of that note, it disappeared. So it's interesting how Chordy is seeing it all together differently. Okay. But either way, both of them are correct, right? C 6/9, add 11. McCourty is saying, hey, yo, this is a D minor 9/11 with the C on the bottom. So both of those answers are technically correct because of the notes I'm holding. So basically, I'm holding a C major and a D minor at the same time. Oh. Yeah, at the same time. And usually we use the word color because we in here coloring chords. You know, we in here coloring chords. Coloring. That's a trip, y'all. All right, so this is how everybody, including me and anybody else, I would get up and create chords. Or find chords. I say create chords, find chords, and say, let me create a mixed match chord. Right? So D minor 6 sharp 11. All right. And Chordy is like, I don't know what is happening here. But yeah, Chordy is definitely like, yeah. Even if I raised up, it still can't figure that out. Let me see. Let me raise up this. Then Chordy understands what I'm doing. I wonder if Chordy understands if I do this. Nope. It still doesn't figure that out. I wonder if Chordy knows what that is for sure. That's funny. All right. So that's what's up when you learn chords. Put them in your library. Write them down. Right? So that way you can remember you're going to have a pattern of chords. Musicians create patterns of chords. And this is the pattern. pattern of chords. Pattern of chords. Just like I did the other song, in key of B flat, you're gonna hear the same chords, some of the same chords. I'm gonna end up playing it from one key to another. Yeah. So this song is in E flat, right? Now I can go to another song and do a 1, 7. See what I'm saying? You know, you may hear a pattern of notes. So when you learn a pattern of chords or notes, you heard that chord I played before. G minor 7/11. And then you heard these voices. And you heard these voices. Heard these voices. You know, so give myself away. And you can do this in any key. So you learn patterns. You're gonna hear that little, whether I use it as a tritone. What? Or whether you hear it here. What? You're gonna hear these various different patterns of moves, and that's what happens. You're repeating chords from other areas. Or might do that. Cordy doesn't know what in the world. What in the world? You know, see these chords in my head, right? You know what I'm saying? So you hear different patterns of chords. So I'm learning patterns of chords little bit by little. Other pattern. Let's do it in E flat. Let's do it in E. You just heard me play that diminished move. Literally just heard me doing this move. Right? But I used the minor move. So now I'm doing diminished move. Minor 9/11. Okay. I don't forgot what key I was doing. Oh, yeah, that's all I was supposed to go. We already know what this. Why I told you I just leave the pattern of chords. Or how you want to do it. It doesn't matter. I can. You can change the pattern, turn the chord a different way, and we call that mix and match chords. You know, so 7, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, right? We already know this is a preacher chord, minor 11 flat 5. Then we have then we go to a major. So we have the minor 11 flat 5, and then say I did the tritone, and it turns into a major 7 flat 5. sharp 5. What? Now, when you hit the bass line, it changes into another chord. A fat, A fat, A fat, A flat 7, all right, A flat 7, sharp 9, sharp 5. If I change the bass line, all right, then this become a D9, 13, sharp 11. All right, and we use this in various different things, whether it be a song, or whether it be preaching chords, or shout music. Shout, right? And right? Even though I wasn't eating, I can go to C sharp with that move on the 5. That God said, let it be light. And it was light. Tell your neighbor, we're going to do that diminished move. Because I know it's the C sharp diminished move or a D flat diminished move. And we know that you can do the inversion. The inversion. You can do your inversion. Depends on which direction you want to go. If you're playing the whole full chord, or you play half the chord with the left and half of the chord with the right. Okay, so that's another trick. Right? Right? And maybe the right hand or the left hand will play half of the diminished move. You know, and half of it, maybe like 2 notes in the left hand, and the other notes will carry the other. Because I got 5 fingers, so it will carry the 5 notes. And my left hand would carry the 2 or 3. And I just let the thumb limbo or just double up. See, so you can go, or you can go to the tritone. Or you can go to, and you just omit the middle note. It depends on what you want to play. Right? So those are 2 just double up chords together, but we talked about the mismatch chord. As I mentioned, I can do a diminished with another minor, do a minor chord. Instead of me doing that D minor, I can go to G minor. Why? Because it's going to blend. See, that G minor. What? And if you look at the top of my finger, you see that I'm pretty much playing the oh, actually, scratched it, never mind. Well, that's only if I cluster this, which I will end up doing it. See? Right, D diminished 7, flatten the 11. No, the left, yeah, hold on. Yeah, D diminished 7, and then, hold on, 1. So we flat the, technically the 2, which is the 9. Okay, so we won't count that. We'll move forward because it's the dominant note at the highest, if you will, high number, which is the flat 13. That would be the 6 in D. There it is. Flat 13. And then the number before that will be 11. It's the 4. Yeah, it's the 4. 4. All right. So we have a D diminished 7. Right? And remember, the 4 is the 11. All right, because it's continuous the number system. 8, 9, 10, technically 11. So it, what happened to the 11? It got sharped. Now, it didn't say that on there as far as chord is concerned that it was sharp. It just said D diminished 7, 11 flat 13. Now I'm curious to see what Cordy said. I think I remember Cordy saying that it was a different chord. Is what I thought. So Cordy's looking at it as a B flat. Now I get it right there. A B flat. Let's see. Let me see. It's considering this as a B flat, flat 9. Okay. We flat the 9. That is correct. So 1, 2. All right. Flat 9 is here. Right. So you flat the 9. Wait, hold on. That's 9. Flat 9 should be here, I think. Hold on. Am I seeing that right? So B flat, B flat. Okay, so this is backwards. So I gotta call it the other way. D. Okay, so D is technically D diminished 7, but the way Cordy is coming off, I'm not sure why it's calling it the chord backwards, but it's calling the chord D, B flat, flat 9. Now this could get confused because now if I'm thinking of, instead of D, I'm thinking of B flat. And so if you know that this is the 2, all right, and that's the 3, you know how to flat your 2, but that would be flat 2 technically if I was in B flat. But so now I'm like, how is that flat 9, the 2 in D? 1, 2, flat 2, okay. That will make sense to me if I sing that voicing. So let's find out if that was in one of my hands. And I don't see that actually because this is 1, this 2, that would be flat 2. So that's confusing there. Both of them seem like they're not even correct actually. That's all right. So this one here on chord is correct. Right, D diminished 7. That's 7. All right, and then the 11, which is technically right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, which is the 11. All right, so that's correct. I'm sorry, it's in the right hand. It's up here. Yeah, it's in the right hand. And the 7 is in the left hand. And then your flat 6 is in the right hand. Or actually is in the left hand. It's underneath. Yeah. As soon as I raise up, it goes away. And the 11, as soon as I raise up, it's gone. It's back. The 7, if I raise up, it's gone. It's back. All right, so that's how I'm seeing that now. Let me see how Cordy would tell me. Because Cordy, come on, retard. All right, Cordy is reading this completely different. This is a Devon chord, by the way. So let me see how this one says B flat. So if I raise up on B flat, it goes away. Okay, that was right. All right, now in my mind I was saying B flat, right? But okay, we had the D on the bottom. If I raise up, D go away. All right, so I was right. Okay, now the flat 9, which is the 2. I'll be completely shocked if I said I'll raise up that one and nothing happened. So that wasn't the 2. So I'm thinking, what? So in D, 1, 2 will technically be this one. But that's not the 1. So let me see. The 2, where is the 2 hiding out at? If I'm thinking of B flat, this is my 2. So how do you flat the 2? Is it here? No. Where's the 2 at hiding? Oh, how's that possible? That makes no sense right here. This ain't making no sense. B flat. Okay, hold on. How is that reading that though? Because it don't make sense. B flat, flat 9, 13. B flat, got it? Flat 9. It ended up being here. That's weird. That made no sense to me. B flat. How is that flat 9? That made no sense to me. Because if I'm thinking 2, 1, 2, I would have said the 2 here. And how do you flat your 2? Here. And when I rose up here, it disappeared. The 2 or the 9 rose up. Hold on, let me do that again, y'all. So let me see. Let me raise up that 2, which is the 9, and see if that disappeared. It disappeared. I was right. But that was funny when I did that, it disappeared. All right, so now Cordy's reading this. I was reading it wrong, okay? All right. All right, so this is the B flat, which I know right there. And my flat 9 right there. All right. Am I hitting an extra note by accident? All right, and then my 13. Now, that's funny because how is that possible? This is weird as I don't know what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's got to be that one. So let me see if I raise up on the 13. There it is. Okay, cool. So that was all correct there. But the way between Cordy and Meticulous, they both reading this differently. Kind of weird. So that's what we consider mixed match chords, 2 different types of chords, y'all. Okay. All right. So when you learn to practice with 2 different types of chords all day, you'll come up with a lot of ideas. And a lot of your ideas, they gonna trip you out. All right, listen, I gotta get up early in the morning, and I didn't realize it was 11 o'clock. So I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good evening. And I'm going here and holler at the boo if she ain't already asleep. And see, you can create chords by doing, and I'm technically playing 2 chords, E flat and B flat. And I'm also playing a G minor. E flat, G minor, B flat. And I told you A flat, C minor, 5 chords. 5 chords. If I would have studied these 5 chords and I started to say I start this with the A flat movement, I call it the A flat movement. And I want to go to the D flat movement. I'm just going to skip over to D flat, which will be another set of 5 chords. 5 chords. D flat movement. It's not that hard to do. It's just that obviously we just have to practice it. And it will be consist of 5 chords. I will go, okay, D flat, F minor, A flat, let me see, C minor, E flat. Almost the same as the other one, but it was D flat I started with. What was the next chord I said? E flat. Right. So I would study my 5 chord combination of chords. So I had A flat, C minor, so I said A flat major MJ. That's 1. That's 2, right? All right, and then I go to E flat. Right, so E flat. I might have to write this in pens so I can, because this might fade away on me. E flat. Then I go to minor move. So it's like I'm going major, minor, major, minor. All right, so now I have G minor, M minor, and then last but least, major chord will be B flat. B flat, major. For now. For now. Okay? All right. And remember, it creates this movement. Ready for it? So this is the movement. A flat major 7. Say it with me. A flat major 7. These two chords right here. A flat major 7. Yeah, right. Y'all something else. And I can always split the chord. A flat major 7. Okay, the next set will be C minor. Now I'm flipping the move. And now I have this next move, C minor. And what? E flat. And now the next chord progression will be C minor 7. A flat major 7. C minor 7. All right. The next move is E flat, the chord I just left from. That's this one. And G minor creates what? An E flat major 7. What? E flat major 7. What? All right, next movement is G minor. Now that will go here. All right, and then B flat. Creates a G minor 7. What? Sorry about that. My other hand hit something up there. G minor. That top note was G minor sharp 11. All right, G minor 7. So I'll have the A flat major chord, C minor 7, E flat major 7, G minor 7. Okay, cool. All right, now the next chord I can go to is B flat. And now the B flat is going to allow me to go to A flat. All right. You see, now watch this. The sky's is the limit. Now I can play. This chord is a by the way, A flat 6/9 sharp 11. You know that accidental note y'all heard me playing a minute ago. All right, so now I have an A flat 6/9. Sorry about that extra note again. Sharp 11. If I repeat this over, all I did was went right back up to the A flat, y'all, basically. Okay, and now I have this voicing. A flat 6/9 sharp 11. That just does nothing but make me be creative. Now see what happened there. And then now I have an A flat major 13 sharp 11. What? And see, I can now create more chords and chord progressions just from me doing that. Okay, now let me add this F here, whether it be the left hand or the right hand. Now making a chord pretty. Now I'm gonna slide that thumb over to take over for now. So now I have an A flat major 13. All right, that's the 9 now. Major 9, 13. And normally, technically, I would prefer to be in the right hand, which I was on my way, y'all. But you know, sounds more cleaner there. All right, then that's when I bring the B flat. What? So I have an A flat major 13 sharp 11 chord. Now, whatever I said before that, I think it was this. Or no, before that. There it is. All right, so I wrote that down, A flat 6 9 sharp 11, and then I said whatever happens after that. Right. So now all I'm gonna do is wrap these chords here from an A flat major combination chords, right? All I'm gonna do is wrap that A flat major 7 chord, right? Actually, I took the 7. Look, can I just go ahead with the 7? Well, my finger's gonna hit the 7 in the right hand anyways, because of the minor move. But before that, before I get there, I'm just gonna play the A flat major chord mixed with the B flat major chord. So now that takes the equation off of the first chord I mentioned earlier, which was A flat major 7. So now I take off the 7, right? And now I just have the regular A flat major chord. Then I will do the same thing about, well, the B flat. I'm gonna drag the B flat with this guy now, right? So the A flat with the B flat, right? Created me, what did I say? I had already written it down. It's up here actually. So basically I just mixed the A flat with the B flat major chord. All right, so which is already there, right? Cool, you know? Ooh, who's that voice? Right. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and add the 7 now. All right, now that I added the minor move, now I'm gonna take the B flat off just for a split second, and I have the A flat and the G minor move. You should see my finger playing A flat, C minor, E flat, and G minor move. This is what we call mixed match chords. Like an all right, so what done happened right there? So I'm now mixing chords now from what's already on the list. So now I have an A flat with the G minor. So I'll put this G minor here, G minor, dude. Right, now I have that. Created me A flat, A flat major, MJ 9, sharp 11. I can sit here and create chords all day. All right. Okay. Now, since I got that down, now this one first. 6 9 sharp 11. Major 13 sharp 11. Then I'm just gonna add the. That doesn't do anything because that's already here, but it's just giving flavor. Okay. Now, when it comes down to actually writing down the actual chord itself, I'm definitely gonna spell out each note from left to right hand. So in the book, it's just not gonna have like, you know, hey, you need to learn how to play an A flat major 9 sharp 11. You're like, okay. How do I do that? Well, I'm gonna put it in the book what the A flat major 9 sharp 11 is. Right? Or I'm gonna put it in the book, you know, the A flat major 13 sharp 11 is. What is that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put that down here. Now, technically, what that is, it's a mixture between the G minor and the B flat. So it's like A flat major chord, major, not major seven. Technically, I can go ahead and call it the A flat major seven, or I can call it the A flat major six. A flat major six. A flat major six mixed with the G minor chord. Once again, the G minor move. G minor chord. Because that's basically what that is. It's an A flat, MJ, what I say, 13, sharp, 11. So I'm not going to just, I'm writing down the chord, but I'm just saying, you're going to have the notes. It's going to say, what notes you, it's going to be color coded. Now, I don't intend to put like, oh, it's this is A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, like that. That is also, that's going to be in the beginning of the book or at the rear of the book, teaching you, or basically it's going to be in the beginning of the book, teaching you your scales in all 12 keys and your number system in all 12 keys. All right. That's going to be in the beginning of the book. Right. So that way your fingers will identify that's A flat. You already know it's the one, B flat, that's going to be your two. C, that's going to be your three. So basically you can go to the front of the book for your reference. And also I'm putting it at the rear of the book. The rear of the book. And all 12 keys. So either in the front of the book, the beginning of the book, and the rear of the book, you're going to have the number system, the scales, and everything like that. Being that this is going to be my first book, I'm trying to minimize space, okay? Because you got to be careful with the space and everything. But, yeah. Now, me, my technician might be able to go ahead and put, like, the letter A flat, B flat, and C and D, E flat, all that kind of stuff. We might do that. But right now, it's gonna be nice. You can't. There's no way you're gonna like mess it up, because when you see it, you're gonna be like, okay, this is okay. I get it. I get where my fingers need to go. Right. Right. I get where my fingers need to go. All right, y'all. Okay, so that's how we're gonna rock this thing. And so this is how I get down. Keep on practicing. And I don't know how this thing keep changing. Channels. All right, so I think my honey in there is sleeping. So I'll catch y'all later. Peace and love. And cornbread. And y'all have a good evening. Or actually good morning. So over time, you collect chords, and you'll be doing what I'm doing, what my former music teacher would be doing. All right, and so one day I came back over his house. I started doing chord. And he tripped out. He was like, see how I use that? So that's what I ended up doing, is learning chords and practicing every day, as many times I could in a day. I probably, back in the day, I practiced at least 5 or 6 times in one day. All right, so keep building on your chords and chord progressions, and I'll catch y'all real soon. Thank you for coming in and subscribing. Hit that like button if you like what I'm doing. Share with someone else. so that they can grow and catch up to you or us. Deuces.